Tonight on Big Brother, nerves on edge on the day the housemates are forced to decide which intruder to evict.
I don't give a what they think.
Well, I care what you think. I care what you think. That's why I don't shower without my clothes on.
And who will be forced to leave, Rachel or Anita? In 30 minutes' time, we cross to the house for tonight's verdict.
You can't have it.
Exact position where
It's
you were
the day
before.
one of the intruders must be evicted. But that's not the only challenge on the housemates' minds. Big Brother has told them if they can spend the entire night in a dinghy without touching the pool sides, they'll get more time to complete their weekly task, the assault course.
You can see why each person this week would go or wouldn't go.
Ballerina doesn't take it too good either.
Oh, she hits a wall bad, eh? Well, she take it personally?
She feels like she doesn't want to leave because she feels like she hasn't done anything here to leave yet. She was even joking around talking about going topless in the pool with me this week. And she sit on Peter's bed and she goes, "Oh, what do you reckon, Peter?" And Peter goes, "I don't care." I go, "Yeah, come topless with me."
The fake nose thing is just weird. What do you mean?
I said to him, if you break her heart when you get out of here.
And he's gonna.
I know.
It's just but I just can't believe not that she got sucked into it, but she's just a glutton.
Yeah, she does. She has. And she said to me she's so lonely, she wants love, right? And this is, sometimes I think so many people said to me, like, if you come on the show, make sure you tee up with someone.
No.
Just sometimes I feel like when I've chatted to Peter, I said, please don't break her heart, rah. Sometimes I think, oh yeah, he does like it, then sometimes I think, are you just using it for the show?
Over this week, it looks like, he
hasn't been really nice to her this week.
Hasn't he?
Not really, not like he has been.
The air horn signals for the start of Lisa's shift.
Oh, you've just... I bet you... Oh, smell it. Oh, I'm high off that, Oh, and Johnny will run out. What's going on? And he's in the nude. Oh, what are you doing? Just getting back in the position, mate. You'll need this jumper. That'll be the last thing. Okay, here we go.
I've got your book. Cheers. Huh? Got your
In
book.
a careless moment, the dinghy is allowed to touch the side. The failure shortens the time the group will be allowed for the assault course later in the day.
Do that?
Come back.
With tonight's Intruder Eviction only hours away, Christina is thinking of her own nomination for Sunday's vote.
Doing some exercise, spunky girls.
Yeah.
I've been chatting to these new girls and I've forgotten to ask you how you're feeling this week.
Might only have 3 days left.
Every week one of the two of you gets nominated, don't you?
Yeah.
It gets a bit tricky, I imagine.
Nah, it's fine.
It's all right?
Yeah. It's just part of it.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I knew it was going to happen this week.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why?
I can just tell. Just have a feeling. And, I mean, I've got family and friends to go back to, but I haven't got a job.
Oh, you'll get one like that, though.
I don't want to be a waitress anymore.
I was going to say, but you don't want to be a waitress anymore.
I'd rather not.
No, you won't. You won't be.
I'm not a very good one either.
Great, I must remember to come to the next restaurant you're working at.
Lots of personality, no skill.
Anita is up for eviction tonight.
Aren't you tired of all this?
Not anymore. Get my second wind.
Yeah.
I was over it about 2 weeks ago for about 2 weeks. But now I'm getting into a routine and quite relaxed.
And you're back. It's not stressing you now.
Yeah. Got my second wind up. On my head. Once I win all this money, I'm going to buy a boat.
You think you could win?
Sorry?
You think you could win?
Less chance as anybody else, I guess. Not that bothers me.
But are you in it to win?
I'm just in here to be here as long as I can, and that's a bonus.
want to lay on here with me, Anita?
That's okay, I'm comfortable, thank you.
The house has bet 72.5% of its shopping budget on completing an assault course in a designated time. Last week they failed their challenge. This week they're determined to do better. The intruders are exempt from the challenge. Their test will come during tonight's eviction vote.
Big jump, Pete, big jump!
I think we would have done it too.
Who will be evicted from the house this Sunday? There's already a clear favourite, but is it your choice? Here's how to have your say so it makes a difference. If you want Christina to go on Sunday, call 1902 555 012. If you want Christina to stay, you vote for either Blair, Sarah Marie or Lisa. Their numbers will be shown later in the program. Please note the call costs are 55 cents including GST. Rates may be higher for mobile and payphones. Voting ends 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Sunday the 3rd of June, when final results will be released and Big Brother's 5th eviction will be shown live on 10. Next on Big Brother, Sarah Marie's advice for Christina.
You don't want him in your bed? Fine.
Sarah Marie has some advice for Christina.
No, hear me out. You say when you're out of this place, right, you always go out and they always treat you like in the end, right? Yeah. Well, why don't you do this as a learning thing? He's not been all that nice to you this week, so why don't you stand up? You've got a perfect opportunity to practice and to say, look, Pete, I'm going to sleep in my bed from now on, you sleep in your bed. If he says why, say, it's not you, it's not me, I just need my space.
You know, the part that gets to me the most is this whole bed swapping thing.
Exactly.
I hate it. I don't want him in my bed.
Exactly.
I don't want him trying to force me to do things I don't want to do.
Exactly.
And I know that's horrible, but it's really giving me and
well, they are your reasons, babe.
But he gets so angry and I just don't want to do that.
What's he going to do? He's not going to blow up him. He's not going to... He gets angry, so what? Him off then, because what's he going to do? Tell you off in front of me? There's no way...
No, he won't. He'll just ignore me and I hate that.
Let him ignore you.
I don't want that stress in here though.
Ballerina,
there's already too much.
But you know what? You know you've done right. If he wants you to do things you don't want to do or you don't want him in your bed, fine. That's your perfect reason. And if he wants to ignore you, he doesn't care about you anyway. If he doesn't understand that you don't want to do that, then he's not worth worrying about anyway. I like him as a friend, but if that's the case, what he's doing, well, you know, from your point of view, tell him that's it. You step in before he steps in. He thinks he's got his wrapped around his little finger. When he wants a hug, he gets you. You know what I mean? When he wants something, you'll be there.
Yeah.
In this, hop in my bed, you hop in his bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me a hug, you give him a hug. So you tell him, look, I think it's nothing to do with you, and I think it's best if we sleep in each separate beds and just leave it as we were in the beginning, friends. And it'll be so much easier.
Yeah.
And if he wants to ignore you for 2 days, and he's the one missing out on the last 2 days spent with you, and you just say to him, look, we'll be friends, and when we get out of here, the ball's in your court if you want to call me.
Yeah. It was so weird.
You be the boss, babe. You tell him. Don't let him tell you. If you can't relax and enjoy yourself and you have to occupy yourself just for the sake of not letting him get to you, you're going to go crazy in here if you're here for a long time. Do you know what I mean?
I don't understand why he was...
Because he's a male.
He was so nice to me last week.
Yeah, they're so nice. They're all full of babe.
The minute he found out he was staying, he started ignoring me.
Yeah.
Or just not, you know?
Yeah, they're just boys. They're funny.
But then again, he would, I mean, you know, I can't say he
he's not well, and
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he has to be rude to you.
It's going to be sad to see one of you two go. I don't sort of... I don't think it's very nice at all.
just as overwhelming as it was to walk in, it would be just as overwhelming to walk out. You know? That's what I reckon.
Do you want some more milk?
No, that's perfect. Thank you.
You're both so... I was saying to Rachel last night, you're both completely different personalities. Both so lovely. Like, there's different things about...
You know what, that was
both
probably
of you?
that was probably what they wanted.
Yeah, to make it hard for us to choose.
I don't know hard, but make it interesting enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's time to announce the results of this week's task.
That's right.
If you've succeeded, your budget this week will be $380.50.
Yay!
If you failed, your budget will be $60.50. This was achieved and you passed.
Christina is still waiting for her moment to talk to Peter.
Can I get you anything?
No.
Can I get you a dinner?
Okay.
You be the boss, babe.
You be the boss.
Make sure you still have a talk to him.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. How can I do it without hurting his feelings?
Uh-huh.
How can I do it without hurting his feelings?
You're not going to hurt his feelings. You've got to save your feelings. You know what I mean? You can't go along with it just so you don't hurt his feelings. If you're not feeling right, you don't do it. You got to think of yourself.
Okay.
You're number one, remember?
Are you like really working on your posture or something?
Oh, I'd sit up straight. It's really bad.
Your posture? You reckon?
Shocking, I'll be seeing you like this.
That's normal though.
No, but I've got really bad back muscles because of it.
Maybe do some ballet lessons.
I did ballet for a couple of years, or a year or two.
Did you like it?
No.
No. Okay, good.
I went down and did the concerts. I never went to classes during the year.
You going to bed after this?
Soonish, yeah.
Going to have an early one?
So I didn't get any sleep last night.
Yeah.
I was out there, I was up for 4 hours. So I had about 4 hours sleep.
Oh, you've done well for only 4 hours sleep. You've done well for only 4 hours sleep.
I'll be tired after I eat this, I'm sure.
Probably. Okay, I'm going to go.
I'm waiting for you to tell me a story. Sit there staring at me.
Even if I do have a car. Come on, you have 3 days left.
Sorry?
Come on, and you have 3 days left.
Do you want to go?
What?
Oh, yeah?
Huh?
Mad.
Do you?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Yeah. Come this far.
I learn something about myself every day.
Right.
I'm becoming more assertive, I think.
So, you're coming on?
More assertive since I've been here? Not much, but...
To me.
Yeah, to you. Well, we have to have a talk later.
Tell you one thing to never ever do to a boy.
What?
Is say, we have to have a talk later. One thing you should never ever say.
You do in here, though.
Not right now.
Nothing serious, don't worry. Yeah, it's good.
Never, just never ever do it.
That's what I thought.
Nothing personal.
Thought this would go well.
Actually, it even says it in one of those magazines. It says in Clio. Or Cosmo, whatever it's called.
What else should I say then?
I'll get the article for you. It's just a little one on what do's and don'ts.
They're little things that I said to her. I say that to girls too.
I'll get you the article. They're the experts.
If you think Lisa should go from the house on Sunday, call 1902 555 013. If you want her to stay, vote for either Sarah Marie, Christina or Blair. Next on Big Brother, Gemma and Blair go to war.
So it's exactly the same thing, Blair?
It's not exactly the same thing.
It is exactly the same thing.
And you call me naive.
With the eviction of one of the intruders looming, a new debate arises in the house. Is it a home or is it a set for a TV show?
No, but that's exactly what that psychologist said to me. I am being exactly myself. I would not be being myself to be getting my tits out because I would never do that. It's not me. That would be not being myself.
By having a shower in the house where you live.
No, having a shower in front of 17 million people in the nation is not being me.
No, I'm not saying that. This is a house where we live.
Blair, there are cameras behind every mirror, man. You know, like you
Get
might
over it, so what?
No, not get over it. That would not be being myself.
Gemma is a stylist. She has established credibility. People know her. As such, she has a standard. Kudos to her for maintaining that. If I had a career, I would... I'm being true to me. I'm being true to myself.
Yeah,
so
me
my
too.
friends, my family can hold their head up high and say...
So you're saying my mum and dad are going to hold their head up high?
I'm a different person to you.
Yeah, that's
okay?
right. Yeah, but you're saying your parents are holding your head up high.
Yeah, but because I'm being me. I said my parents are holding their head up high because I'm being me. I'm being true to the person, the individual that I am, and I've done that for the past 6 weeks. They wouldn't hate me, but I'm being me.
But I'm not comfortable going out of here when I leave here and turning on the television and seeing my boobs on
there's actually
television.
certain things about yourself that you're not comfortable the rest of
How I feel about
it anyway, even if you didn't have a career. That's what it comes down to. For you.
I'm sorry, but I think there's other parts of you that you're not actually comfortable about the rest of the world seeing you.
Like
But that's her choice.
that's my choice.
But that's how she lives.
Again, at the same time, her choice was to be here.
Yeah, but she had the choice of what she wanted to do when she was here.
Yes, but can I finish? You knew what was going to happen. Your choice, coming in here, you hide in the corner.
No, I don't. I hide in the corner to get changed. I put my robe on. I turn my back to the camera because I don't want the camera seeing
you have a blemish on your skin, you will hide in the corner.
If I have a blemish on my skin, I choose not to go up to the mirror in front of a camera and squeeze.
Exactly. You hide yourself
what's the problem?
away.
So I don't squeeze my spots?
No, don't get...
Yeah, but what does it matter if I don't squeeze my
nakedness,
spots?
that's not
It's
spots.
ridiculous.
The point of coming into this house is to
live in this house.
be yourself and expose yourself
To what you're comfortable with.
And that's what she's comfortable with.
Yeah, Pete. That's exactly what it is.
I expose myself the whole time. I do not hide myself from anyone.
Yeah.
Because I'm happy with who I am. What are you hiding?
Yeah, but what do you mean, what am I hiding?
That's all I'm asking.
I'm hiding. I don't... Right, for a start, right? I have a boyfriend who, God, if he's still out there...
You don't have to make up excuses.
No, I don't have to justify myself.
No, you don't either. I
don't have to justify myself. But you know what?
Exactly, you
There's
don't.
things that I want to keep for him, okay?
I'm not being angry, I'm just discussing.
I don't need to show the whole world everything.
No, I respect the fact that you do it. What I don't understand is that everyone is made out of the same thing, and that's what drives me insane, is that you can't understand that everyone has their own bits and pieces.
But you said if it comes to that.
I can't understand if you do it at home.
It comes to that.
This is where you're going to live.
You're laying in bed,
where you're going to
reading
live.
a book, and you go, oh,
Yeah, for 3 months
This is
of your
where
life.
you're going to live.
For 3 months, Blair.
This is where you're going to live.
But can I say
If
then?
you move into a house for 1 month of your life, okay, say you move house to house. If you're in there for 1 month, you're still going to shout.
Yeah, but Blair, while you've got this opinion, hang on a second. While you've got this opinion, Sarah Marie's got her opinion. He's got his opinion. So has everybody that is watching this show, right? Not everybody is going to watch the show and go, gee, that's great. Look, she's doing what she does all the time. She's got a kid on. Some people are going to be watching it
and you
going,
think, oh, that's
what's she sitting around without her clothes on for? People, everybody watching it are going to have their own
I agree with that. I agree with that.
So you've got
People think that's
You're saying is ultimately she worries about what she thinks.
if I'm in here, I care what you think. I don't give a what they think.
Well, I care what you
I
think. I care what you think. That's why I don't shower without my clothes on. Because I don't want to see. I don't want you guys to see me without my clothes
But
on.
I'm not seeing you.
Exactly, because I shower with my clothes on. I've been in the shower with you twice. You've had nothing on and I've had my clothes on.
Yeah, and out of those 2 times, I would respect if.
So it's exactly the same thing, Blair.
It's not exactly the same
It is
thing.
exactly the same thing.
And you're calling me naive. It is not.
No, I'm saying it's a naive way to look at things.
I'm getting really and I don't want to talk anymore.
No, I'm not talking to you.
You guys coming in, seeing what actually does get televised, so therefore
You can respect has its point, obviously, but
Also depends what it is you're talking about with your mum and dad and what this person
Oh, of course.
on the street. Yeah.
But people come from out of the blue and will throw a line at you. Please pull out these lines from the book. And you'll read a book and you'll just go, it just fills my life at that moment as well. Mum and dad aren't feeling it.
Yeah. Jam, I was going to start crying as well. Hey? I was going to start crying as well, but I refused to.
I could feel myself doing it for ages. I was trying to hold it in.
Yeah, and now they're all saying, yeah, we're open-minded. And I tell you what, I said to Nita there, I'm so happy. If I go on Sunday, I'm happy. Seriously, because I can't
go as well.
I can't handle being with some people here.
I just can't. I'm sick of justifying myself about this all the time.
Hey, did you notice in the people that were being dogmatic and accusing everyone else were the ones that were being narrow-minded?
Yeah, I know.
And now they're
exactly.
like, no, we're being open-minded now, and it's like we're attacking everyone else with a view that was different from yours, and now they're sitting back going, no, we're open-minded, we're open-minded. Like Sarah Mary, I tell you what.
That's what you absorb.
And Peter, they're all being aggressive.
They were just all jumping on me, like just because I don't want to shower without my clothes on.
Yeah. Oh, hello, they were jumping on me just prior to jumping on you.
And thanks for sticking up for me too.
Yeah, well, you know.
I know how I'm going to feel with myself when I get out of here, and
that's it.
Whatever anyone else wants to judge me on, they certainly can't. That's one thing that I've kept for me, and that's my body, and that's up to me to do that.
And I can tell you now, and I know, and I don't care, but I've had it out, and they can't stand that I've had it out. And it drives me nuts because she called me naive, saying that I don't listen to her point of view. I've listened to her point of view. She didn't listen to my point of view, and she's called me naive that I didn't listen to hers.
Does it hurt? Does it hurt?
Oh, I've got a big lump in the throat. Why?
Oh, shame.
Because.
Do you really care what Gemma thinks?
I think we're making
I don't now.
this whole
Well, no, I do. No, I do value what Gemma thinks. Actually, I really do.
more important.
Because I care for her.
Really is.
Why? Are you going to see her again?
Yeah.
What? For 2 months, 3 months?
No, I don't know. But I care what she thinks. I just hate the fact that they haven't got the come out here and tell me what they think.
I'm coming back at them with sarcastic, nasty comments as well, which I don't like doing. It's not in my nature to be like that.
Expanding.
Oh, they wind me up. I get this all the time. Why don't you get your gear off?
Do I shower naked? No, because I'm the same. Like, if Sarah Marie was going to go out there and I was going to go like that, I wouldn't have done it. I'm the same as you. There is something for Josh that is just for him. That's
totally.
it.
Is that what she's doing?
So, do you want to see her again then? If she hasn't got the do you want it? Why? If she's not She hasn't got the
But
guts
he's
to
accepted
do
that. That's what she's
But
done.
I promise you, Johnny.
She made her.
And
she hasn't got the guts to
although
do it.
it
Why
might
do
be
you
a bit
wanna know
rough that
that
I've said that,
Maybe.
I can promise you now that it's...
I'm not trying to be
what's
shallow.
going on.
It's a point of view.
You are on a
After the heated debate, Rachel joins Lisa in comforting Gemma.
So at the end of the day, there's no use listening to all this shit. You just have to be real. That's it. That's all you can do. The only thing you can do is be real and be completely 110% yourself. And then if you come out looking like a the people that hate you would have met you in the street and hated you anyway because you're being yourself.
Yeah. That's right.
There is absolutely nothing you can do.
No.
You're on TV, people, like, even in real life, even if you weren't on TV, you cannot please 100% of the people 100% of the time.
That's right. Feel free washing your
Next
body.
door,
Go walk
Sarah
around the
Marie
block,
is
have
siding
your
with
clothes on,
Blair.
put my clothes. They're the ones that have to get up every morning and stress themselves to hide in a corner and stress themselves to do everything in a routine. We're not stressed like that, you know?
I'm with you.
Do you know what I mean?
I do.
We're not stressed like that. We don't have to go through when we're laying outside. When I go to turn over to suntan, I don't have to go. And I'm just turning over and I'm still in my relaxed mode. I walk from here to there with no clothes on and I'm flowing, I'm free. Whereas they're like this. They're causing more stress on themselves than they already need. So
That's a very good point, though.
Huh?
Exactly. No, I think
I'm in the shower, I'm washing, shaving.
That's a good argument, though. That's a good argument, though. If you would sit at home and do it, it's not that you're not being, you're causing more stress for yourself.
In an environment that's already stressful.
There's
And keep that to yourself.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna.
That's my line of argument for tomorrow. Crazy.
When we get you, that
I'm
means
gonna go off my mind.
I love you, baby.
Love you too, huh?
See ya.
So,
I'm not clashing to an extent, but
If you want Sarah Marie to be evicted from the house on Sunday, call 1902 555 010. If you want her to stay, vote for either Lisa, Blair or Christina. After the break, we cross to the Big Brother house for tonight's special Intruder Eviction show. Who will the housemates vote to expel? Anita or Rachel? See it as it happens after the break.
Reverse. Big Brother Court is now in session with Judge Johnny presiding.
it's a funny last name.
Hello and welcome to this very important part of the show, the Big Brother Special Eviction. It is our task to decide who stays and who goes. On my right, I have the beautiful Rachel, and I also have the ever so wonderful Anita. And on my left, I have the eviction panel, consisting of Bendes, Sarah Bumdance Marie, Peter, Gemma, and Blair. Not to mention the lovely Christina Ballerina and Lisa. To begin, each member of our panel now has their final chance to question the two eviction candidates before deciding who should unfortunately leave. If I could start with you, please, Ben.
Okay, my question to both of you is, what element of your personality do you think this house needs and what can you bring to it?
You've thought about that. I think that maybe my ability to be an idiot and just
we have enough of them.
Yeah. One more, why not? Yeah, at least I won't be different. Yeah, just being an idiot, basically.
Just to fit in and make a goose of yourself, really.
Yeah.
Sweet. What about you, Anita?
I think more the debating side to it, that I think people have shared a lot with me since I've been here, and we've got to discuss some topics that maybe you hadn't discussed if I wasn't here, and I think that might have added a bit of a spice, a bit of a kick.
Sarah Marie.
Okay. Rachie. Yeah. Can you please, how would you describe the bum dance?
It is a picture of it is supreme choreography at its absolute finest, and the most pleasing thing that my eyes have ever seen.
Okay, Rachel, can you please stand up and give me a demonstration of the bum dance? Okay, Anita, can you please describe the bum dance?
Oh, but
how would you describe
it? You just kind of wiggle it, but I told you, I'm impressed that you do the whole hand thing and everything in time. That's quite
how
a quite
would you describe
a feat.
it?
I describe it sensual yet rhythmic, but glorious yet risque. But that's about it.
Okay, can you please stand up and give me a demonstration of the bum dance?
You can destroy this girl blind.
Peter. Peter. Girls. What?
No, we won't give you sexual favours.
Next. What are you doing here? Why did you want to be on Big Brother? What for?
Because I want to have good stories to tell, and because I think it's just a really crazy thing to do, and it's the only opportunity I'm ever going to get to do most of the stuff I'm doing in here.
Anita?
You want to know why I chose to be on at the beginning you're talking about? It's a competition, and I like to be in a game, and this is probably the most interesting game you'll ever be in your whole life. So, and I wanted to be part of it.
Me?
Ready to proceed with the proceedings?
Oh yes,
Happy
John
with those
Marino.
answers, thank you. Gemma, could
Hello,
you
Gerald.
please direct your next question to Rachel, please?
Sure. First, I just want to say how happy it's made us all for you two to be here. You're both very lovely young ladies with equally as beautiful qualities as the other. And I'm having a hard time, as usual, trying to pick one of you over the others. So I have a little challenge for you, and that will hopefully help me decide which one of you I would like to keep. As you know, me and my fellow housemates wrote this little song. It's the Big Brother song. It's called The Best Song Ever. So I'm going to give it to you, and I want you to sing, both of you, the intro and the first chorus, and you can repeat it. Chorus, sorry. Because I just heard you do a little bit before, and I know that you can.
So we do it together?
Should we have them do it together or separately?
Yeah.
Together. Go on then.
What are we singing? We're starting the intro and this part.
And, yeah,
do we
the
have to
first
sing a
chorus.
verse? Or
Repeat. No, just where I've marked.
Don't you think? Oh, okay.
Okay, you ready?
And check.
A one,
One,
a two, a 1, 2, 3. Come on. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, repeat. Oh yeah, oh yeah, Don't you think that is strange? The Big Brother is watching. Repeat.
Yeah, repeat.
Don't you think that is strange? The Big Brother is watching.
Coming up after the break, Blair, Christina and Lisa have their turn. If you want Blair to leave the house this Sunday, call 1902 555 011. If you want him to stay, vote for either Sarah Marie, Christina or Lisa.
Blair.
Okay.
I now ask you to direct your questions to Rachel to start with, please.
Okay, girls, you've just started off shopping there, so you want to take it easy. All right, you've been here for 2 days, nearly 3 days.
Right.
You've met the 8 of us.
Yeah.
And you've met Roger. Roger and I, like this.
Get it out.
Describe.
Spit it out, boy.
Order.
Yeah, bit of those ones. Tell me how you feel towards Roger, the rooster.
I think that he's a bit of a stud. Yeah, that's it. What? He's in a cage with about 20 chicks, just waiting to cop a bit. I think he loves it.
Listen, I can't debate with that. Next.
And of course, pets are like their owners.
Blair's still got his fingers crossed. He hasn't had a sniff.
I must say it was so unfortunate that he wasn't here most of the time, so I didn't get to spend as much time as I would have really loved to with the chicken.
Okay. Right, Chrissy, can we get your question, please, babe?
Okay.
Just to Anita, please.
My question is, what do you consider your strengths and weaknesses?
Being in the house or just in
general? Yeah.
My strengths would be that just everything contradicts one another, so it's quite hard. My strengths are that I can probably make out of quite a stressful situation, turn it into a funny situation and a bit of an easygoing situation. And also that I think I'm quite a strong person. And my weaknesses is probably also because I can also be quite a weak person at the same. That's why it's a bit weird. And I don't think I give myself enough credit to what I've done here.
Okay. And Rachel, same question?
Strengths are that I try not to take things too seriously and know how to have a good laugh. And my weaknesses are that I am completely unorganised and irresponsible.
Good, okay.
Right, moving right along. And Lisa, lucky last questions for the...
Okay, this will probably ring a bell.
and this is directed to Rachel first.
Yep, okay, yep. Rachel, again, ring a bell. If you could be a fruit, which one would it be and why?
Oh, God. I would be a...
Oh, I know.
I have no idea. I'd be a pineapple because it looks funny.
That's your answer.
That's it, that's my answer, yeah.
And Lisa, could you redirect the question to Anita again, please?
Okay, Anita, if you could be a fruit, which one would it be and why?
Oh, it's so nice. Fruit. Vegetable, mineral. Probably, I will tell you, if I was a plant, I would be...
Just change the question.
I've changed. I don't know. If I was a fruit, I'd probably just be an apple or a banana or something that's common but everybody loves.
Lovely. Lovely. All right. For the record, let it be known that I have a direct contact with Big Brother in my ear here, everyone. At this point, we have to make a decision. I would now ask Rachel and Anita if they could please leave the house and go into the diary room. Bye. Thank you both. And if the jurors could please sit on the green couch.
It's not green, Johnny, it's avocado.
Broccoli. Oh, broccoli, avocado. I'd now like to open this up to a group discussion before we vote. I'd like you all to remember that this is the first and only chance that we have to influence the shape of the house. So for the first time, we're in control of what is going on in the house. It's usually Big Brother who is making the rules for us. We shouldn't talk publicly about who we're voting for, but we should present the different cases of who we're voting for forward and why we, sorry, let me say that again. I think we should present the reasons for keeping someone or not keeping someone. Okay, so if I might start, I might say to you that I find Rachel's good sense of humour and the fact that she can laugh at herself something that the household may need at this particular point. And if I may also say that I think Anita's rawness and her honesty and the fact that she is a little bit different to the rest of us is a good quality to have in the house as well. Because when our differences are arisen, we can learn about ourselves and we can learn about other people.
I think In fact, I think you hit the two qualities of both of them right on the head. Like Rach can be such a good laugh, and she's so funny, yet she knows when to be serious, and she's also strikes me as being very compassionate.
Yes. Well, which do you think the house
we
needs
haven't had
in the
enough
next
time
6
really
weeks?
to see the parts that we don't like about it. The person who takes more than 3 days.
Well, what do we need in the next 5 weeks? Someone who's going to be funny and laughing, or someone who's going to be disgusting?
But what we're going to look at as well, this is just what we've seen of them in 3 days. Like, we've all changed within 6 weeks. Like, what I first thought of some people at the beginning is totally different to what I think now.
Yeah, Rachel does, which, and you've all said before, she could laugh about anything. She'd find anything funny. Even the other day when she tripped down the stairs, she laughed the most out of anyone. Secondly, I laughed the most. But Anita you get a good conversation out of her.
And she got very experienced views through her religious ways and all that as well. It's just fascinating.
Yeah, she's just it is
I think
fascinating.
this is not choosing anyone now, but I think personally that Anita seems to be more interesting in some ways or another. Not because I
cultural, etc. Yeah.
Right, guys.
Not to mention she plays lots of games with you.
I think that we've all tossed and turned a few different points about either one of the two housemates. As difficult as process as this is, because we don't know them that well, I'm going to give you all a ballot paper, and if you could please nominate the person that you wish to leave the house. Okay? I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the jurors for a wonderful job in today's court.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks,
Thanks, Judge Judy.
Remember Elizabeth Taylor? Liz Taylor?
That was funny.
It was very funny. Very bad, but very funny.
Gemma, now that the votes have all been collected, could you please leave the ballot papers in the diary room, but could you not ask Rachel and Anita to join us? Could you ask them to stay in the diary room for now, please?
Taking them right into the diary room.
Thank you.
Next on Big Brother, who will go? The eviction.
You don't realise how much you take for granted just being able to walk out the house.
Alrighty.
John D.
I don't even want to know.
Gladys, could you please go and get Rachel and Anita from the diary room, please?
Don't you really want us to go?
Sorry about this. Yes, and if you could take your seats back.
Did you have to vote?
Yes.
With Morocco, you know how in Morocco and some Muslim country, when they're worshipping, are you not allowed to do certain things? You know, certain times of the day, everyone just stops.
Not everyone
You
stops.
get arrested for in there, that's what I'm saying, or socially looked down upon.
Eating in the streets.
Ladies, welcome back. I'm sure you're feeling just as anxious as we are.
This is Big Brother. It's time to read out your votes and to announce who will be evicted. Sarah Marie voted for Rachel. Ben voted for Anita. Peter voted for Rachel. Christina voted for Anita. Lisa voted for Rachel. Blair voted for Anita. Johnny voted for Rachel. And Gemma voted for Rachel. Rachel, it's time to leave the house.
Thank God. Sorry, baby.
I get to go back to my boyfriend. That's what I wrote on the paper. Yeah. Don't know if I was allowed to say that, but I went, she misses her boyfriend.
Yes, I do.
You got some
Thank you, darling. Thank you, sorry. Oh, I have it was wonderful.
Meet everyone.
We'll see you again.
See you soon.
Bye. We've got to watch a few.
Rachel, you have 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
See you, mate.
19.
I want to work on Sunday night.
18. 17. 16. 15. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He looks like a doctor. Professor Freak.
No, me too.
A bit of congratulations.
Congratulations.
Welcome.
Hello. We got a new puppy now.
Congratulations.
What
are you thinking? I hope their tears are sorry. You should have been the one to go. You should have been happy to go.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Let's go and make the results.
Well done, matey. Oh, no, that's harsh. Yeah, doesn't it? That's a bit harsh.
That really was harsh that they read it out.
Unnecessary, big bro.
I'm not happy about that they read it out.
Unless you read out who we voted for.
Yeah, then you can kiss my
Watch Big Brother tomorrow night when Rachel will join Gretel for a debrief. And have your say over the events over the past few days at our website, where you'll find polls and forum topics asking for your opinion and suggestions. Check it out at bigbrother.com.au.
Want a Christmas card? Here's your Christmas card.
It's a party out here and I'm leaving. 7:30 tomorrow, Nicole Kidman speaks from the heart in her first candid interview. Oprah talks to Nicole Kidman. Premieres 7:30 tomorrow on 10. Coming up next, Mamma Mia, It's ABBA. It's a party out here. It's a
This program brought to you from Dreamworld, the home of Big Brother.